My mornings begin with the sound of a mortar and pestle, an ancient rhythm that echoes through the walls of our home. It's a gentle percussion, a signal that the day is about to unfold, and that something nourishing is being prepared with care. There's a certain comfort in this sound, a reminder that even in a world that moves so fast, some traditions remain beautifully unhurried. My fiancée stands by the stove, expertly making garlic fried rice, sinangag, her hands moving with practiced ease. The aroma of sizzling garlic fills the air, mingling with the promise of a new day. It's a simple dish, but in our home it's a daily masterpiece, a ritual that brings us together before the world's demands can pull us apart. In the Philippines, rice isn't a side dish. It's the heart of every meal. It's the foundation upon which every breakfast, lunch, and dinner is built. Whether it's paired with eggs, fish, or a simple stew, rice is always there, warm, filling, and dependable. It's more than just food. It's a symbol of home, of togetherness, and of the daily effort that goes into caring for one another. This daily ritual is more than food. It's a lesson in consistency and love. Every morning as we sit down together, I'm reminded that the strongest bonds are built not in grand gestures, but in the quiet repetition of small acts. The way we serve each other rice, pour each other coffee, and share stories before the day begins. These are the moments that shape our lives. Simple acts like crushing garlic and setting the table become ways to say, "I care for you." It's in these details, the careful placement of a spoon, the extra scoop of rice, the smile exchanged across the table, that love is quietly spoken day after day. Here, faith and daily life are inseparable. Rosaries and jeepneys, blessings on tricycles, and prayers at every church corner. Faith isn't just something practiced on special occasions. It's woven into the fabric of everyday living. It's in the way people pause to pray before a journey, or how a simple meal is always preceded by gratitude. Faith isn't reserved for Sundays. It's woven into every moment, just like rice at every meal. It's a quiet strength, a source of comfort and hope that sustains families through challenges and joys alike. In every prayer whispered before a meal, there's a sense of connection, to each other, to tradition, and to something greater than ourselves. Living here has taught me that discipline and love are built in the ordinary, not the extraordinary. It's in the way parents teach their children to sweep the floor, to wash the rice, to show respect and gratitude. These lessons, passed down through generations, create a foundation of strength and resilience that carries families through every season of life. Today, let's explore how Filipino discipline, showing up for family, faith, and even workouts, can transform us. It's about more than just following rules. It's about showing up day after day for the people and values that matter most. Whether it's gathering for a meal, joining hands in prayer, or committing to a morning run, these habits shape who we become. We'll see how small daily choices build strength in body, mind, and spirit. Each time we choose to move, to nourish ourselves, to connect with loved ones, we're investing in a life that's not just healthy, but deeply meaningful. It's these choices, repeated over time, that create a life of purpose and fulfillment. So grab your coffee, maybe some pandesal, and let's dive in. Let's savor the flavors, the stories, and the lessons that each morning brings. Because in these simple moments we find the wisdom and strength to face whatever the day may hold. Let's discover how to build a life that's strong, disciplined, and overflowing with blessings. Together, we'll learn how the ordinary can become extraordinary, and how every meal, every prayer, every act of care can transform our days. Welcome to a new way of living, one that starts with rice and ends with grace. Let's begin this journey together, one morning at a time, discovering the beauty in every grain, every gesture, and every shared moment. Making perfect garlic rice takes discipline. Day-old rice, golden garlic, the right heat. It's a process, not a shortcut. Building virtue is the same, small, consistent actions shape who we become. You don't become patient or courageous overnight. Every time you choose kindness or prayer, you're adding to your character. We often wait for big moments to change us, but real growth happens in the daily grind. God meets us in the kitchen, at work, even in traffic, wherever we practice faithfulness. The spiritual life is about showing up and doing the small things well day after day. Next time you're doing something mundane, see it as a chance to grow in patience and offer your work to God. The small things are everything. They're the ingredients of a holy life. Don't overlook them. With God's grace, even garlic rice can become a lesson in virtue. Let's embrace the ordinary as the path to the extraordinary. That's the real recipe for a beautiful soul. Discipline isn't punishment, it's freedom. It's a word that often gets misunderstood, especially in a world that values instant gratification and quick results. But true discipline is not about harshness or deprivation. It's about creating space in your life for what matters most, and building the habits that allow you to flourish. In the Catholic tradition, discipline means training that sets you free to become your best self. It's a loving guidance, not a set of chains. The church teaches us that discipline is a way to shape our hearts and minds, so we can respond to God's call with joy and confidence. Think of an athlete. Their freedom on the court comes from hours of disciplined practice. Every shot, every drill, every early morning is an investment in their future performance. Without discipline, their talent would remain raw and unrefined. It's the same with our spiritual lives. The same goes for our spiritual lives. Prayer, fasting, and charity aren't restrictions, but pathways to true freedom. These practices are like spiritual workouts, strengthening our souls and helping us grow closer to God and to one another. Filipino culture gets this. Respect for elders, gratitude, and social obligations create a framework for community. These traditions aren't just rules, they're ways of building trust, love, and unity. When we honor our elders and care for our neighbors, we're practicing discipline that leads to harmony and peace. Church precepts, Mass, sacraments, fasting, aren't arbitrary rules. They're a loving structure for a healthy relationship with God. They help us remember what's truly important and keep us grounded when life gets busy or overwhelming. Discipline is your coach, not your enemy. It's the gentle push that helps you reach your potential, the steady hand that guides you when you're tempted to give up. It's the trellis that helps your soul grow upward. Just as a plant needs support to reach the sunlight, we need discipline to reach our highest calling. Waking up early to pray, putting down your phone for family, or hitting the gym, these are acts of discipline and freedom. Each small choice builds strength, resilience, and character. Over time, these habits shape who you are and who you become. Each choice is an investment in your growth and holiness. Every time you choose discipline, you're saying yes to a better version of yourself and yes to God's plan for your life. Embrace discipline as the tool that shapes your life and soul. It's not about being perfect, but about being willing to try, to learn, and to grow. It's not about restriction, it's about flourishing. When you live with discipline, you open yourself to joy, creativity, and deep relationships. You become free to love, to serve, and to live fully. Choose discipline and choose freedom. Every day, you have the power to make choices that lead you closer to your dreams and to God. That's how you become who you're meant to be. Discipline is the path to greatness, to holiness, and to a life that truly matters. Let's train for greatness, inside and out. Let's embrace discipline, not as a burden, but as a gift that leads us to freedom, purpose, and joy. Temperance isn't just about skipping dessert, it's self-mastery. In a land of fiestas and endless rice, temperance means enjoying God's gifts without letting them control you. It's about putting your soul in charge, not your cravings. Fitness and faith meet here. Every workout is a lesson in self-control. When you push through discomfort, you're training your will, not just your muscles. The discipline you build in the gym spills into every part of life. Patience in traffic, resisting gossip, choosing the greater good. See your workout as a laboratory for virtue, not just a way to lose weight. You're building spiritual fortitude with every rep. Let your training ground be for your soul, too. That's true temperance in action. Temperance helps us start, but perseverance helps us finish. Perseverance is holy grit, the refusal to quit when things get tough. Growth, physical or spiritual, is slow and built on relentless consistency. The real change happens in the last hardest rep, the one you thought you couldn't do. That's where character is forged. Start small, walk around the block, pray for 5 minutes, and show up again tomorrow. Perseverance is built in these daily acts of faithfulness, especially when you don't feel like it. Saints weren't perfect. They just kept getting back up. Honor your commitments, even on hard days. Every small act of perseverance shapes who you become. Don't chase instant results. Trust the process. With God's help, you can keep going. That's the secret to real transformation. Let's get practical with a workout that blends discipline, temperance, perseverance, and prayer. It's called EMOM, every minute on the minute. Set a timer. At the start of each minute, do a set exercise, then rest until the next minute. We'll give it a Catholic twist. Each minute is a moving prayer with a specific intention. No equipment needed, just space and a timer. 3 exercises, 4 rounds, 12 minutes total. Complete your reps in 40 seconds, rest, then start again. This structure teaches discipline, pacing, and perseverance. Begin with a prayer. Lord, I offer this workout to you. Now, your exercise becomes worship, a physical psalm. You're training body, mind, and spirit together. Let's move with purpose and sanctify our sweat. Ready? Let's begin. Here's your 12-minute Catholic EMOM. Assign intentions: Thanksgiving, petitions, and reparation. Minute 1, 4, 7, 10, gratitude squat, 15 air squats, each rep a thank you. Minute 2, 5, 8, 11, intercession push-up. 10 push-ups, each for someone in need. Minute 3, 6, 9, 12, reparation burpee. 5 burpees, offered for conversion and forgiveness. Each movement is a prayer. Gratitude, intercession, reparation. Use good form, but focus on intention. Let your struggle be a prayer for others. When you finish, cool down, stretch, and make the sign of the cross. This isn't just exercise, it's a spiritual workout. You've offered your effort to God. Feel the difference in body and soul. Repeat this routine weekly for growth and virtue. Let every rep be a step toward holiness. You're building strength for service and sanctity. Well done. Sunday isn't just a day off, it's the Lord's Day, a day to lift our hearts to God. It's a weekly celebration of the resurrection, not just another weekend. The church asks us to attend Mass and rest from unnecessary work. Mass is the family meal God invites us to. Don't miss it. Refraining from work isn't about laziness. It's about making space for prayer, family, and true rest. Trust God enough to pause your productivity. Sunday rest is a gift, not a burden. It protects us from burnout and reminds us of our true worth. We are children of God, not just workers. Reclaiming Sunday is an act of freedom in a world obsessed with busyness. Choose to delight in God and His creation. Make Sunday a day up, not just a day off. Let it renew your soul for the week ahead. That's the power of holy rest. To make Sunday truly restful, you need a plan. It's not just about doing nothing. It's about doing the right things that rejuvenate your spirit and body. Use this checklist to set the day apart. Make it a day of peace, reflection, and joy. Saturday, tidy the house, prep your meal, lay out your Sunday best, and review the Mass readings. This preparation helps you enter Sunday with a clear mind and a peaceful heart. Sunday, go to Mass with an open heart. Arrive early, sing, and receive the Eucharist with gratitude. Let the liturgy fill you with grace and set the tone for the rest of your day. Share a special meal. Use the good plates, light a candle, and savor time with family. This meal is more than just food, it's a celebration of togetherness and love. Enjoy true recreation, read, walk, play games, or listen to music. Choose activities that bring joy and relaxation, allowing you to unwind and recharge. Connect with loved ones, call, visit, or have a real conversation. Strengthen your relationships and share your heart with those who matter most. Sunday evening, limit screen time, avoid work emails, and let your mind rest. Create a calm environment to wind down and prepare for the week ahead. Briefly plan your week to ease Monday anxiety. A few minutes of planning can make a big difference in how you start your week. End with evening prayer, thank God for the day, and ask His blessing for the week. This spiritual practice brings closure to your day and sets a positive tone for the days to come. Go to bed a little earlier for true rest. A good night's sleep is essential for a productive and joyful week. These small steps make Sunday restorative and sacred. They help you honor the day and recharge your spirit. Try a few each week and notice the difference. You'll find that these practices bring more peace and joy into your life. Sunday isn't just a pause, it's a reset for your soul. Make it count. Embrace the day fully and let it renew you. That's how you keep the Lord's Day holy. By following these steps, you honor God and enrich your life. 3 men cut stones. One saw a chore, one a job, one a cathedral. The difference? Perspective. Our daily disciplines, prayer, patience, workouts, are the stones we lay in the cathedral of our lives. Each act of discipline is a building block for something beautiful and eternal. God is the architect, but we're co-workers in this masterpiece. Cathedrals aren't built in a day. Progress is slow, but every stone matters. Keep showing up, keep building, keep your eyes on the bigger vision. Start small. Try the EMOM, use the Sunday checklist, or see your daily rice as a reminder of God's love. Be consistent and do it with love. Every effort is seen by God. You're not just cutting stones, you're building a cathedral, and it will be magnificent. Let's build something beautiful, one habit at a time. As always, friends, know that you are valuable and you matter. God bless. Peace.